had an interesting weekend. First of all, let's start right here. Man, I went out with some white dudes. We caught a freaking 4 or 5 Super Day, 400 or 500-pound hammerhead shark.
Man, what?
If y'all want to go, now I love to fish with black people. I love to stand out the dock of the bay and catch some bass and some brims and some crappies. But boy, when you get out there on that ocean, on one of them damn Viking boats with them white dudes, and they catch these fish called bonitas, Rock T.
Right.
And they use bonitas and bonita blood to catch sharks. Now they take you shouldn't do it, but they be taking the shark and they be feeding poor people with it. They take the meat. But you can go on my Facebook page. I got a picture to make us standing next to a 10.5-foot hammerhead shark.
Goodness.
And they had it hanging up on the back of the boat, and it was good and funky. You talking about funky? It was funky, and then that white, what that white fish called? I can't think of. I'm trying to think of the name of the fish. Never mind. But this is those fish are real funky. I don't know why people catch it and eat it. But I got my friend David on the phone. David.
Hi, Ricky.
Hey, so David is really into boating, and we was having this one of my best friends that live in South Florida, Tamika. We was having a breakfast sandwich. I had a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. Where did you get those sandwiches from, David?
My Market and Deli, Fort Lauderdale.
So, and what kind of sandwich did you have?
It was called the Bimini.
The Bimini sandwich.
That's right.
So David be talking and eating so damn fast, and he sat there and he got choked. Oh. And I'm talking about he got choked, and I'm talking about like that, like can't breathe choke. And I'm sitting there, and he's like, I thought he was having a seizure or something. I knew he had just took a bite of the salmon, then he started drooling. And then I got him, and yeah, he stood up. And thank God for all of my CPR classes in high school that I took. And I want to encourage everybody to take CPR classes. And I had to get behind him and ball my fist up and put it at, what do you call it, the abdomen, Special K? Yeah. And I put my hand over my fist, and I had to like 3 times. And then for him to hock up whatever he was choked on. David, if I wasn't there.
I don't know what I would have done. I don't know.
David, scary. was that scary for you?
Very.
Yeah, man. But I'm just glad because you've definitely been a good friend. But I want to encourage everybody to take CPR. But now, Special K, this is where it gets interesting. It was a little uncomfortable, like getting behind him.
I cannot.
and I'm trying to, and I'm gonna delete the ring camera video because it don't look good.
You was trying to get that Heimlich maneuver on him.
Yeah, I had to stand behind him.
Right.
And it was like I had to like hard 3 times.
Right.
And then when I did it, he went, oh. And then I had to go, oh. He went, oh. And then I went, oh. He went, oh. And then I hit that one last time. I said, oh. And he said, oh. And it was like a man law violation, David. David, did that make you uncomfortable?
Not at all. I liked it.
There you go, David. Sounds like a Gary with the teeth. He said, I'm alive, so I liked it, Jack. He said, shoot.
Oh, I didn't like it. I didn't like it that way.
Yeah. You liked it in the fact that you didn't choke to death.
I liked it for yeah, I was on my way down. It wasn't good.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, choking ain't nothing to play with, though, because if you have ever choked on a piece of food, that can be really terrifying.
So, David, did you ever finish the sandwich?
Of course.
Oh, you did?
Oh, my God.
I thought you threw it away.
No. I just needed to get a little separation. We were too close.
Right.
You slowed down when you was eating that.
I had to listen to what Ricky said and just be calm and enjoy eating and let your brain work with your body. And not be thinking about and talking about, just eat. Just do one thing at a time.
Yeah, Rocky, he be doing too much. He be on his phone, he's chewing, he's moving faster. David, slow down. David, slow down. David, take some CBD or relax.
Talking with his mouth full.
Take your time. He's trying to text. He's trying to take calls. He's just moving around. He's not eating his food, and not his brain is way ahead of his chewing.
Right.
And he just doing it too. And why you playing Surface too close in the background? I want to know that. Because the minute I talked about giving him the hammock and getting behind him and I'm having to help him get his food up, why you start playing this?
It's appropriate.
Yeah, it was
Closer than
It's
friends.
a total man law violation for you to play that song.
you had an emotional moment with David.
But yeah, emotional moment with me behind him, grabbing him from the back.
Yeah,
And then
Y'all
he
are
gonna
forever
stop.
bonded now.
David, we love you, man. Hey, we glad you're safe, man. We glad you're alive, David. Because, hey, David. David, because if something would have happened to you, your funeral would have been yesterday because white people have their funeral the next day.
Always.
Yeah. Hey, all right, David, man. Thank you, man. We love you, David.